Todd Winty here with Path to Progress for July, I think it's July 10th. Things get crazy when things get crazy. July 10th, 2026. I am getting ready to head into the main office for the day and get things started, but wanted to take a few moments and get this put out. I've been thinking a lot about the difference between lessons and rules. In my background, in my past, I've been, and in my present, I'm a college instructor. And one of the classes that I used to teach pretty regularly was an Introduction to Philosophy course. In that course, I spent more time talking about decision making and about the process that we follow than I did necessarily about Aristotle or Socrates or any kind of formal philosophical structure, because the class was designed more as a decision-making class. How do we make wise decisions, and how do we use thinking to make those kinds of things happen? So anyway, during that class, I spent a lot of time talking about inductive reasoning and deductive reasoning. Inductive reasoning meaning the reasoning that we do as we gather information and then come to a conclusion, and deductive reasoning being the reasoning that we take the generalizations that we've made to quickly come to decisions about current situations. They're both related, but they can be very different. Lessons, the lessons we get in life are the inductive reasoning. They're the things that come into us. They're the things that we deal with on a regular basis that help us say, oh, okay, this needs to be done different, or I need to think about this differently. They're oftentimes painful, and regularly, at least for me, they have been associated with challenges met and overcome. Not always. Sometimes I've had some very good and well-meaning people that have helped me learn lessons without necessarily going through the pain. Then we have rules. Rules are the generalizations. They're the deductive reasoning type. They're the things that we make conclusions about after we've had several similar lessons, and we say, this seems to be something that happens regularly. This seems to be something that happens all the time. This is a rule. Lessons and rules. I have not always been clear about what are my lessons and what are my rules. I learned lots of lessons, but the number of rules that I have are pretty small. Bigger than some, but still pretty small. The reason I share this is because it's on my mind, and I thought if it's on my mind, then maybe it would be useful for others to be reminded. As we're getting lessons, the whole point is to turn them into rules to make it easier to work and make progress in the future. So I'm taking new lessons and learning new rules. Hopefully it'll help us all make some decent progress. That's what's been on my mind, so I thought I'd share it. This has been the Path to Progress for July 10th. My name is Todd Winty. Nullum diem. We'll see you next time.